Hi, welcome. Good day, everyone. This is Belle at Our Joyful Pathways, and I'm the certified life coach for you. And joined with me today is Debbie Duncan, who is a very expert in psychic reading. All right.
Hi, everybody.
Say hello. Hi. All right. As usual, our usual format of presentation is to get the disclaimer out first. Right. So information shared on this are really based on the metaphysics principles and in no way are replacing your medical advice or prescriptions that you use from your health practitioners. All right. With this out of the way, let's get on to clearing of the space. So today I actually want to use the fire with the bay leaves, burning of the bay leaves. Okay. And what I did was I written something on the bay leaf, which you can find, in your local grocery store, bay leaf. And on it, I have written, thank you for the peace and joy. All right. So this is the bay leaf. And I'm just going to burn it so that it just basically have the smoke of the burning bay leaf to clear the space around us. All right. Before we go on to start our. All right. So with that, let's do our breath work, right? So by the way, bay leaf has long been used in the tradition to cleanse, to protect, and to shift stagnant energy. So as it's burned, you can visualize your worries, your blocks, and your patterns being, cleared away. So let the smoke carry away what's heavy and let the moment be your release. All right. And now let's go on to our breath work. So again, deep 3 breaths. So these breaths will help you to center your energy, ground your body, and open your spirit. Right. First deep breath, just relax, sit back, and breathe in deeply through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Right. Let go of the tension. And breathe in again. Feel the breath like go deep into your belly and exhale slowly through your mouth. Feel your body anchoring into the earth, right? And then take the last deep breath. Draw in the peace, the clarity, and the light into your body. And as you exhale, feel that yourself is clear, your space is open, right? Your spirit is aligned. And I am clear, I'm calm, and I'm ready to receive. All right. All right. I hope everyone is feeling relaxed and be ready to share our practice today. So today is a very rooted again with Yin Earth on the Yin Earth Ox. So we know that it's an earth, really very earthy kind of energy. So Yin Earth represents fertile, nurturing kind of like soil, a resource, gentle but yet resilient. It's basically, a very basic fundamental resource for plants to grow, right? For organisms to feed on and so on. And this is, the whole ecosystem, right? It starts with like really the resource. So it is the soft earth that quietly supports life, holds the memory, and allows stillness to cultivate strength. Right. And I'm going to go on to share The theme of the day, as I said, is about rooted renewal. And the grounding energy and the gentle manifestation will be very helpful for today's practice. And the mantra for the day, root into stillness, nurture the quiet, powerful within. And you can recite this inside with the inside voice, or you can actually speak it aloud and say, I move slowly, I root deeply, I rise steadily. Yeah. So together, the Yin Earth and the Ox help us to align with the energy of the sacred slowness. And this is a day where we can actually also return to our foundations, reflect on our landscape, our body, our inner landscape, to see where we are and embrace these strengths and get rid of any blockages that are within us and find the strength and space and peace within us. And let this energy aligns beautifully with the Yin Earth element and with its fertile patience and the ox kind of steadfastness nature and all that, right, to help you to go through today. All right, and I spoke of this day master pillar before. Is the main pillar that is used in Chinese metaphysics that reflect a lot of the inner strengths and nature. So it's considered the self and day master, which is the most personal and central pillar for us in the chart. So every one of us has a different day pillar element that is based on your day of birth, right? And this can be obtained in any of the apps that you can find easily over the internet, and just key in path chart, which represents the 8 pillars of destiny. And you can then key in your birth date and generate a chart that then look for the information on the day pillar, which will have 2 characters on the pillar. The higher end of the pillar is your heavenly stem, and the lower character is the earthly character, right? So again, the day branch is definitely tied to your close environment, like your home, your body, and your spouse. So manifestation does works best when it's rooted in your authenticity. So set the intentions using your natural strength and avoid the misalignment. And you can resonate better to your true rhythm, and then enhance the clarity and have more confidence for all your manifestation work. So well, if you like our presentation format and the share of the practice, like and subscribe to our channel. All right, so the next I'm going to go into the different day master element and the kind of practice that you can use. So for the yang wood, so imagine again, right? The yang wood like a tree, a tall tree, surges upward with strength and conviction. Today is about standing tall in your truth, even if the winds of change blow. So we know that, today's environment, a lot of changes, right? So, but stand tall in your truth. So let your purpose anchor you, and let your vision lift you, right? And you are the tree grounded at the root, rising up with your branches with intention. So the mantra you can use is I rise strong and rooted in purpose. And the Ingwood, well, teaches us the elegance of subtle strength. So, like the vines, imagine the vines weaving through stone, fences, and you grow gently and persistently. Let today be about flexibility, self compassion, and patient healing. So imagine there is a power in your softness and grace in your unfolding. So the mantra you can use is I grow with grace and quiet resilience. And for the yang fire, it's always about passion, about inner energy. So imagine, a ball of fire burning within you, but radiating outward with confidence, expressive and radiant. Speak your truth, laugh out loud, move with conviction. So let your light be seen, felt, and celebrated. The world needs your spark. It needs your brightness, right? So the mantra you can use is I radiate boldly from the center of my soul. And for the yin fire, it's about the sacred flame within you, intuitive, warm, and deeply knowing. So today, listen to your inner whispers, what your inner voice is telling you, right? And then light a candle, and not just for the room, but build your spirit. As you light the candle, you can also meditate by focusing, your vision on this flame. Imagine that this flame, rise and flicker with your intention purposefully into the environment around you. So the mantra you can use is I radiate boldly from the center of my soul. And your inner, light guides me softly and wisely. For the yang earth, right? It grounds you like a mountain, immovable, honest, and enduring. So let today is about simplicity, but ground you for the structure and for standing firm in your truth. So stability comes from control, the self-management. It comes from the inner strength. The mantra you can use is I'm steady, centered, and strong. And for the yin earth, so it's soft, fertile ground, like I've spoken before, is quiet space for transformation. There is no need to rush, so take your time, be patient, trust that speed, right? The slowness is your inner slow rhythm for all your inner work. Nourish your body and tend to your soul, let it grow, right? So the mantra you can use is I move slowly, I root deeply, I rise steadily. All right. And for the yang metal is sharp, clear, and unafraid to cut away any negative energies, anything that no longer serves you. So today, claim your focus and move with integrity. Let clarity become your strength, your boundaries, your refinement. So the mantra you can use is I act with clarity, courage, and precision. For the ink metal, you're really lucky, right? So far, all the rituals is really about beauty, taking care of your skin, taking care of your body in a beautiful way, right? So for the ink metal, sparkles in silence, refined, beautiful, and deliberate. So let go gently, make space with elegance. So today, your breath will be soft, your choices intentional, and your energy pure. So the mantra you use is I release with grace and receive with purity. For the yang water, right? So this is about moving boldly and endlessly, shaped by no container. That means you're not constrained. You don't have boundaries, right? So reminds you that your control isn't necessary about movement. Open yourself. So let today be fluid, spacious, and be curious. So trust the current, even if the path is still not clear to you. And the mantra you can use is I flow with trust into the vast unknown. And for the yin water, it's about the quiet mirror of your soul. So calm, reflect, and deep. So today, withdraw from the noise, right? And rest in silence, right? Keep, have a routine that you have restful and peace in whatever you do today. Just like in the space between thoughts, your wisdom awaits. So definitely the solution will come to you eventually when you are quiet. So just keep still, right? It's about being present. So the mantra you can use is in stillness I find truth within. So note that Chinese metaphysics actually come a lot about alignment with the environment, with your inner body, with the people around you. There's so many different layers of energy, right? That interacts with all these different elements: the wood, the water, the matter, fire, so on and so forth. And so by being aware of how these elements interact, you'll be able to find a solution, right? And the steps will be naturally aligned to your body and resonate with you, so that you'd be more interested um in and be more aware how these energy actually work together, and that would benefit you. All right. So now I'm going to pass this time over to Debbie, and she's going to share the collective card today. Right. So Debbie.
Before I do that, we have a question from
Oh,
Marianne. Let
all
me
right.
bring that up. When it comes to the bay leaf and putting your intention on and burning it, she would like
Mhm.
to know your opinion on if you should be burying the ashes or what do you do with the ashes.
No, in fact, the ashes here, if you really have a very good burn, for mine, it's actually disappeared altogether. It's just burned down to like such a small thing, and I just discard it. You can discard it um anywhere actually, because this one is the energy already like burned off. It's not like water where it traps, right? For water, because it traps and absorbs any of the bad energy, and so if it's used to absorb bad energy, it's better to dispose it outside. But for the bay leaf, because it burns and it actually sends that energy upwards, right? And the ashes, you can just discard it, in the sink and wash away with your regular tap water.
And my take on it is I use a cast iron pot to
Mm-hmm.
burn my things, and I kind of collect them up
Okay.
sometimes, depending. But I always feel like that adage of ashes to ashes, dust to dust. So I always make sure
Mm-hmm.
they go back to the earth. So that's usually what
Right.
I
You
do.
can definitely, yeah, do that too. And
Yeah,
because I scripted on the bay leaf, usually I script like good intention, like
right.
thank you, universe, appreciate the joy and happiness and so on. So I don't, bury it in the soil. I just let the ashes to be like even dispersed in the air, so
Hmm.
that will be
Hmm.
fine. Mhm.
There we go. Thank you, Marianne. So this is where I have a collective reading for from an oracle card. So today I use this beautiful deck. I'm going to tell you it's Kyle Gray, Angels and Ancestors, and I want to mention the artwork is by Lily Moses. So here is the I want to give credit to these people that I'm using this for. Really, really beautiful. Now, today's oracle card is Earth Guardian. So let me show you the beautiful artwork. Earth Guardian, which is stay rooted and grounded. So, like plants, we need to grow, communicate, and connect, don't we? And so, wonderful card. Did you have a couple of things to say about Earth Guardian, Belle?
Well, like I said, I'm just so continuously amazed that we always have this synchronicity with, the cards that you draw. Each
Hmm.
time, like this time is about Earth energy, and then you happen to draw a card about Earth Guardian. So definitely resonate with, the overall energy. And like I said, you know, the Yin Earth energy is really about nourishing, about bringing, nutrition to your body. So be mindful about your diet, especially, you know, and then
Right.
get these, into your body, nourish your body, grow, and let the earth energy takes care of your healing.
When I look at anything that talks about grounding and with this, earth energy that we're talking about, um, I think it's important to get out into part of that health thing, and it helps our mental health and our body to get out and walk and to ground and to get garden and get into the dirt and all of that.
Yeah.
Remember that all plants are connected
Yeah.
and communicating. And
Mhm.
so we get to have that benefit of grounding and, just feeling very secure. It takes care of our body, it takes care of our mental health. So
Yes.
there's your little
Gardening,
message today.
like you said, Debbie. I know that you like to garden, right? Like, plant your herbs and everything. So definitely a very, very good activity. It relax the mind, as you do gardening, you're definitely in contact with the soil, with the nature, and looking at the colors of the flowers, the green leaves. Actually, green color is good for your vision too, in case people don't know.
Oh, that's wonderful. And I think that when we are among the plants, there's that extra wonderful energy. We get so much out of smelling the smell. So I have a lot of tomato plants. If
Too.
anybody's grown one, oh my goodness, you know the smell. So, and
Right.
there's a lot of little creatures around as well. So enjoy taking some time out today to go out and be in nature. We're going to also, I have a crystal grid I want to bring up, which I just love doing these. I love them. So I think we can make a solo and bring that up. There we go. All right.
Yes.
And okay, so this grid is really interesting. Let me just kind of point out some of the things on it. This is carnelian, tiger's eye. This is a garnet and it's shaped in an owl. I wish I had an ox. That would have been perfect. Red jasper, hematite. These are Apache tears, petrified wood, and soil. Okay. So those are the things that I selected for this. So let's go through our grid. And then we're going to energize it and we'll have an affirmation. So, nestled on the round wooden platter, this crystal grid channels steadfast energy of yin earth and the enduring spirit of the ox. Now, carnelian is our anchor stone here. It radiates and anchors with warmth and vitality, igniting gentle movement and creative strength. It's surrounded by grounding embrace of supported stones. So here, okay. So the tiger's eye, which gives clear vision and protective watchfulness. red jasper, which provides resilient earth connection, hematite, which fosters focused grounding and an energetic balance, and then our garnet, which embodies rooted passion and perseverance. Each stone reinforces harmony through intentional growth. So we're going to go up here to the petrified wood, very much a part of the earth and ancient. It crowns the grid, which invokes ancient wisdom and patience, while the Apache tears, which I just love those. I hope you guys all have some of those. It offers emotional grounding and resilience. Their placement reflects the protective connection and deep rooted support founding in enduring ecosystems. Now, I place some soil here in a small bowl, and it completes the arrangement, grounding the earth's raw potential and invoking the fertile calm that defines yin energy. Now, let's talk about connecting your grid. Here today, I have um, we'll call it a pointer or a wand. And I'd like it to be clear quartz, but it does have fairy dust in it, doesn't it? But it is one that is permalated. So we have tourmaline little shards within this. So not only do we boost the energy of this with the quartz, but the tourmaline will be our grounding part of this. So what we want to do is when you want to connect, and you can do this or you don't have to, we want to connect things together. We can take our uh, quartz wands and we can just do whatever we want to connect it, all the dots here, surrounding stones back to the anchor, then to the soil, straight back if you want. And as we do this, it's great to do an affirmation. So I do have an affirmation today, which is with patience and quiet power. I deepen my connection to earth, growing with graceful strength and resourceful spirit. And I just love doing this. Now, when you do any of your grids and you feel that you want to grab some of that power and re energize your grid, you can go back anytime you want, take your wand, and go ahead and connect the energy again and refresh it, and that refreshes it, that energy to you yourself as well. So that is what I get from doing this really connected earth energy today. We have all these great elements from the earth, the soil and the wood, the ancient wood, and the stones as well. So I hope you enjoyed that crystal grid today. Okay.
Any questions or comments from the audience about Debbie's crystal grid?
And always they can be just as powerful if you have more or less stones or crystals in it. And if you study your stones and crystals and everything and elements such as herbs and things like that that you can also add to the grid, and also sacred geometry, the placement. You can boost the energy and you learn so much more about all the energies that you can put together to make your own grids at home. All right, there we go. Let's bring you back. There we are. Okay, I love doing those. We also want to talk to you guys about if you'd like a reading. So I do intuitive readings. And Bill, you can tell people what you do, and you can go ahead and order now from us if you'd like to have some of our services.
Sure. Yes. So for me, I have like Western astrology as well as Chinese metaphysics. So the reports are really like catered to different people and individual. So if you like to have one that is customized to your personal, birth date and time, and a particular question to address, and so on, I will actually look at it. So email to us about your, interest to purchase one at services at our Joyful Pathways.
That's wonderful. Also, please subscribe to our channels and like the broadcast. I see some people did like the broadcast,
Yeah,
and
thank
talk it up
you.
to your friends if they're interested in Chinese astrology and crystal grids and all this great information, Bell, that you give to everyone. We are here to enlighten you and to enhance your life and make it easier and more joyful, right? More joyful.
Right.
Um,
I think a lot of people, not only they want to know, like, their own personal energy and how to align with the environment. Sometimes, they also may want to know, like, what is, moving forward, right? Like the future, the near future, right? And see how can I plan my day, my activities to manifest things better or make my whole path smoother, right? So
right.
those are the information that, through metaphysics, sometimes you do find that future optics that you can actually benefit from.
We do need these methods to really make things smoother. It is a very um, strange energy world right now, and we need to be balanced and we need to know what's ahead. It's always a great thing when you know what's ahead. But all these little methods, Bill, that you bring, the meditation, the breath work, all of that is so important for us in our to use these in our everyday life, because we need to, in these days, find the joy and the laughter and our health, good health. And I'm so glad to be a part of this. Um, Now we have a blessing today, but Belle, is there anything else you want to talk about?
No, I'm happy that people are spending their, Saturday afternoon with us. We're very thankful about it. And do comments, especially give us like comments, like, is the format, work for you? Have you tried any of the manifestation methods? And what other methods that because it's so wide, metaphysics is such a wide topic. And especially in Chinese metaphysics, there are like the feng shui system, the Bazi system, the Qigong system. So there's so many different layers of knowledge and information, and it's difficult to share like the technical knowledge behind it. But I really like to share with the audience like some of the applications that you can easily access to, easily that you can use, right? For example, I mean, I give a very very simple one is showering. Like every day we take our shower, right? And then you can actually do that meditation within the shower
Right.
itself,
Hmm.
because you can have your mantra and then face to the direction that benefits, let's say, either your health, your career, your finance. And then you just do the manifestation where
Hmm.
after you relax yourself in the shower. That works too. Believe me. And there are times that people actually come out and say, hey, I manifested something. It actually
Right.
happened. Yeah.
That's when I do a lot of the manifesting work. Well, I do breath work with color for healing, which is amazing results, amazing results. And I do all of that when I have time in the shower. Why not spend it manifesting good health, joy, happiness, money, whatever you need, whatever you want, you can do that. And also, it's easy to get up in the morning and do an affirmation. Do those
Yes,
affirmations.
yes. In fact, it's one of the best time because at that particular hour from 7 to 9 a.m. is where your mind is at the peak where it can, receive and then, kind of like I would say either radiate the kind of energy to the
Right.
universe. And then it just basically encompass your day, embrace you with the right type of energy for you to finish off the day.
And it's important to start the day off with a positive note, isn't it? We
True,
that
true.
might set the tone for the rest of the
Yes,
day.
yes, it sets the tone and the foundation for the rest of the day.
Right. So I think we're ready for just a little prayer blessing thing that I do at the end. And I'm going to kind of connect it to our theme today. May the energies of Yin Earth and Yin Earth Ox guide you to a place of harmony and strength. May their quiet resilience and grounded presence inspire your journey forward. May you find a deep connection to the earth, drawing upon its wisdom and resources to navigate your path. So, blessings. Thank you so much for being with us. So, I'm going to just give it back to you, Belle.
All right, as usual, we just close the show with the song that is created for Yin Earth Energy. And, just to, continue with like thinking and reflecting using this energy for the day. All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Soft yet strong, the yin earth yields a nurturing heart, its presence wields. Patient and tolerant, steadfast and kind, with gentle wisdom and focus aligned. Innovative mind, resourceful ways, it finds new paths where others gaze. Caring hands that cradle and mend, its empathy helps broken spirits ascend. Grounded in purpose, capable grace, a steady support, a comforting space. With quiet resolve, it leads with care, turning challenges into gifts to share. The Yin Earth Day, serene and wise, a wellspring of hope under calm skies. Its steadfast beauty, a soft embrace, grounding the world with its nurturing pace. Grounded in purpose, capable grace, a steady support, a comforting space. With quiet resolve, it leads with care, turning challenges and gifts to share.